I'm Amanda.
And I'm Amy. And this time on Spill the Tea,
we're going to talk about another huge wedding trend that's happening right now. Having your ceremony and reception in the same place.
I did that. It was awesome.
Can we start over? That was so take two.
So I had my ceremony and reception all in one location. We had it at a hotel, mainly because we wanted to make it really convenient for guests. We did save some money doing that as well, but having everything in one location made it really easy for our out-of-town guests to be able to get there. We didn't have to worry about transportation, and then it was just really, really easy for us to wake up, get ready, and then we go into pictures and ceremony and reception, and our guests didn't have to worry about a thing.
So did you plan to have that originally? Did you change plans throughout and then you decided to go a different route, or how did you kind of settle on that decision?
I really had my heart set on having everything in one location just because it was so easy, and it was, again, working with one vendor instead of having a ceremony location and a reception location and then potentially a party bus or a limo in between. So that would have been 3 vendors versus one vendor. So one vendor was way more convenient for us.
And then it's nice too because you get to save time and money on not having a wedding coordinator to have to plan, oh, now here's a transportation device for anything, or here's where all of your guests are lodging. You just had it all right in the same spot.
All in the same location.
That's
and
so
then
nice.
we had a coordinator there as well. So she kind of helped navigate through the day-to-day, the timeline, making sure that everything ran smoothly. So it was very convenient.
So that sounds great. Are there any things that, people should know about having the ceremony and reception in the same place? Are there any obstacles? Are there any stipulations? It sounds great. I just want to know.
Sure. So having the ceremony and reception, we had 2 separate rooms for that, which we got really lucky because we got married over a holiday weekend, so it wasn't very busy. So that was a perk in itself, getting married over Thanksgiving weekend. But having the ceremony and reception, typically people run into the issue of having it in one room, and then you have to worry about after the ceremony how much time it takes for the banquet staff to flip the room, and then you'd have to find something for your guests to do, or maybe you have a cocktail hour outside in the hallway for an hour while they flip the ballroom. But it's just a little stressful because you don't know what they're capable of, even though they tell you that, yeah, it's only going to take about 30 minutes to flip the room, but it could take them an hour and a half. Who knows? No one knows.
Right.
And then also, I did have a day of coordinator. Even though the hotel had a coordinator, I had a personal one, more so to babysit my mother. And it really relieved a lot of stress and energy off my plate. So she was kind of her sitter for the day, but that's okay. But she made sure everything ran smoothly. It was a flawless process because there were some hiccups that I had no idea about until way after the wedding, and she made sure that everything went off without a hitch. So
That is so nice.
and that's why you should hire a day of coordinator.
That might have to be another topic.
You need a day of coordinator.
Another topic for another tea, right? So we've given you some benefits and drawbacks on why you should have your ceremony and reception in the same venue. So comment below. Let us know if you guys have any comments, suggestions, top trends that we should talk about next. And tune in next time on
Spill the Tea.
Is that good?
Yes.
Good?
Shut up, Shayla.
I think I was meant to be famous.